Hello, my name is Rap. This is my new video about Warframe. I'm going to make a little test again because at this point there are still people that define viable weapons and unviable weapons to play content in Warframe. So I'm going to do this high level mission. It's a level 35-38 mission against Grenier, and I'll go with the Braton. That is a viable weapon from the market. Warframe, it's all about mods. You can choose the weapon you want. There are weapons that does more damage than others, it's true, but the fact that it does less damage doesn't make the weapon unviable, because you have tanks to compensate that fact. You waste more ammo, bring ammo refillers. Soma is one of the best weapons and still waste a lots of ammo, and you have to do the same, but it's not. I'm not making a comparison with this weapon because it doesn't have any. But I think some people are missing very good weapons only because they define viable weapons and unviable weapons, and usually the viable weapons are the most powerful and the unviable weapons are the less powerful. I can give you a very good example. Grakata doesn't have a mastery rank lock, and it's one of the higher DPS weapons in Warframe, and the fact that doesn't have any mastery lock make most people think it's crap. Wow, I'm burning. I have to refill my health. I thought that missile from the Nalpa wasn't going to catch me, but another thing is builds. I'm using two modes that at the time it was a very good combination, and now almost no one used them, and that gives me the ability to play Loki without using invisibility. Okay, sometimes I will have to use, because if I'm in a dangerous situation of dying, of course I'm going to use invisibility and I'm going to run away from the situation, but it gives me the ability to play Loki pretty much like I play Rhino, only that I don't have Iron Skin. It absorbs a good damage, and recharge my shields very quickly. I'm using Fortitude, and the other I can't remember the name right now, but it's still 90% recharge shield. I always use these two mods in this build of Loki. I said this many times, I like to play with Loki, but right now I don't like to use invisibility, so I had to use a holder build. I say holder because right now people, if you're going to see, most Loki builds are all around corrupted mods, and and practically nobody uses these two mods anymore. But I'm talking about Loki, but you can use that two mods in all Warframes, and you will see the difference, because you can take damage in your shields and they automatically recharge, so it prevents the damage to go to your health. And if you use steel fiber to help a little bit, if you use steel fiber to help a little bit, you can have a pretty tough Warframe, even in a mission like this. If I remove that 3 cards, I already was dead by the damage I'm taking from the Grenier. I already had got down. It's fun because you can play a little different. If it is your preferred Warframe, you can play a little different. I'm saying this because I'm gonna say this because this is my personal opinion. So I respect the others, and I'm not trying to force people to use. I'm only giving other options, because Warframe already have few challenge. If you want to rely on Iron Skin or Loki Invisibility to play, you are never in risk. There's very few challenge in that, and by the time, for instance, if they tomorrow, I have to use invisibility now because I'm cornered. If they tomorrow nerfed the Iron Skin and the Loki Invisibility, so what most of you going to do? Play with other frame? I think not. If Loki is my favorite, why should I play with other frame? Only because my gameplay was affected. Well, I'm a bit lost here, and I'm almost dying. I need a little time. As I was saying, it's good to have other options, and if you want to continue using visibility or Iron Skin, well, I think it's your loss. You are the one losing, because there are many ways to achieve. It is a false security, but it's a security. I know that Warframes are very weak. Now with damage 2 we can see that very clearly, because even a mag that have high shields or a Volt that have high shields but low armor can go down very easily in this kind of mission. But if you decide your build stopping on how should I say, not relying only on your damage, on your Warframe damage, you can make a build very effective for this kind of mission. Well, I should have refilled my energy before. Now I have the time to go to extraction. Doesn't matter. I know that now Warframes go down very easily, but you have mods you can use to stop that, and it's just try little tanks, do different tanks, don't use the same build, because I think people always want, it's all about damage, and there are many things that, wow, it's locked. Okay. There are many things that it's not all about damage. the bleed proc continues to be annoying, but with steel fiber it helps a little against this, because you are seeing that the bleed proc does very little to me, but I'm using steel fiber, so we can still use invisibility if you are going to go down. But Loki have the ability to play other way. It requires a little more effort, it's true, but we already have very powerful weapons, so I don't think that would be an issue, but I have my health low again. The bleed proc is a bit annoying, I don't like it, but yeah, it may make things a little more challenging, but I don't like this kind of thing. We have shields, so it doesn't make too much sense that something past shields to reach health. And we are playing with a frame that already have very few health, so it's even more it's even more lame. I'm not going to lose time making this puzzle. Okay, it's done. Maybe if people start using different builds and things should happen differently, I don't know, but okay, it's done. Thanks for watching, until the next video, see you around.